I doing the intro? What's up, guys? Welcome to another stream.
As always, guys, as you guys can tell by the title, this stream is another serious one. As it was, oh god, Cylinder, can you let me know in the chat what date it would have been? But I'm assuming Saturday, I think it was. But, a year ago, around this time, we honored the passing of Cylinder's biological grandma, and we'll be honoring her again this year, or in this stream. Because she's a big part in not only Dylan's personal life, but a big part in the Cylinder family. So, for tonight, we kindly ask you to not be joking around in the chat. It is constantly being monitored by everyone in this live stream. So, as always, I'm not here alone. First off, we got a special guest. He recently joined not that long ago, probably maybe a month or two ago. But to begin, we've got the one and only low-key baller.
Hi everyone. So today is just gonna be a little bit of a sad day, sad stream, but we're here to commemorate, obviously, as Michael mentioned, Solender's grandma, and then you can introduce the next person.
Biological grandma.
Yeah, biological grandma.
Another person we got is Cylinder's producer. We finally got him to join, or he was able to join at the last minute of contacting him, but he's here. The one and only, used to be known as Cam Cosmic, but now he is Cosmic Crusaders.
It's still Ken Cosmic. I just named the channel that, basically.
Yeah. And any name would work for him. Cam Cosmic, Cosmic Crusaders, or CC for short sometimes. And the last boy, he is giving us the signals by changing our arrangements. But give it up for the man himself, the host of all this, the one and only Cylinder.
Yo, what to do, boys? Boys and girls, what's up? Yes, guys, I am fighting through some pain right now, as you guys heard. It is a very emotional stream. All I gotta say, guys, is thank you for everyone that came out so far. Thank you for everybody that came early and all that good stuff. It's always good to see early gain of joining the stream. But yeah, guys, I just want to say a huge thank you for everyone that came out. Guys, an honorable mention. We want to give a huge congrats to Cosmic Crusader of coming to year 2 with Cosmic Crusaders, or just Cam Cosmic with this channel. Huge congrats to him being here. But this is the someone can correct me if I'm wrong. This is only the second stream. No, not the second stream. This is the third stream? No, fourth. Someone correct this if I'm wrong. either the fourth
I
or
think it's the third.
third stream of 2022. But as we have mentioned, that tonight is a very serious stream, guys. Because I don't think I literally told if you got before I forget, there is if you guys have not seen it already, I hope you guys do like the channel banner, channel art, and the profile picture. It was been in the books for a while. But as we said, we are going to be celebrating my grandma's would have been 72nd birthday. Also, guys,
What
Saturday,
date was that again? Because I was trying to say that at the beginning of the
Don't
stream.
worry, don't worry. But yeah, she would have been 72. Even though 72 really doesn't mean a whole lot to me, guys. Because my grandpa, guys, he died when he was 75. My grandma passed away when she was 65, aka at the age, guys. I know you guys could probably ask your parents this question: when is the? But it's basically the age that you could basically retire from stuff. For example, I could be 65 right now, guys, and I could retire from leaving you guys. But guess what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna literally be basing my life. I'm gonna basically say this right now, guys. I'm hoping to have this channel until the day I die. I'm saying that right now. I'm gonna literally be that YouTuber that's gonna literally be streaming, videoing myself every single day, day in and day out, with these these three amazing gentlemen. Especially Loki being the young pup of the channel. So Loki, you got a long train ahead of yourself.
Yep.
But either way, guys, we're gonna have this channel. This channel is gonna be grown no matter who's taking over, and they will always remember. You guys will always remember me. Trust me, guys. If I wanted someone to be on my grave for names, I would have Loki Baller on there, Cosmic, and Michael. You guys literally are the rock stars of the channel, including Loki, guys. But I'm just having my voice very solemn, guys, because of just today in general. But before we start streaming, guys, or before we actually dive in, guys, we are only 5 subscribers away of hitting 350, which will only mean that we'll be only 50 away from hitting 400. One more announcement, guys. Saturday will be 1 month since our passing of Cassidy. Cassidy, if you are watching this from the heavens, we do miss you and love you to death. Even though you barely got to know most of us, most of everybody. But all I want to say, guys, is that keep Cassie in your prayers, keep her family in your prayers. Michael, Crusader, anything I missed?
No, I feel like you covered everything.
Another thing is, guys, is guys, I will say this right now. The only reason I'm glad that I got my support team with me. I don't think I would have been able to stream this by myself, especially with Crusader. You guys do not know, as Michael said, he's my producer, so he's the dead gimme of being here. But I think it's mostly the factor of having Michael being here as well. A huge congrats to Michael being another year in the books of his channel. And as I said prior, Crusader just recently had his anniversary. But as of right now, guys, we're not pussy. Now we're just looking forward to my channel having the anniversary, guys, which I'm extremely looking forward to. What we're gonna do on that day, don't know yet. It's still gonna be the books. We do also got some good news to tell you guys. We did have a bit of a conflict recently. If you guys recently saw this stream, which I would rather not try to remember that, we did do a little bit of pack grinding on NBA Live Mobile. We did recently have a big bad news with that channel, or with that fairly recently. I'm gonna have Loki take a share of explain exactly of what that took place of, if you wouldn't mind, Loki.
So one question. Okay, so basically I'll just say this. Channel, well, not the YouTube channel, but the NBA Live Mobile channel, it got hacked twice. So first time it got hacked, we were able to get in contact with the hacker, and then but first he just took the account out at random, and then second time, unfortunately, we just didn't have any contact with him, so we weren't able to get ask him to get the account back. But luckily for us, we got the account back. Thank goodness.
Yes.
Let's just say it was a stressful week.
The one piece of good news of it, guys, is that we are on 2 days of not being hacked.
Nice.
Yeah. The one
knock
good,
on wood. Knock on wood, because you never know.
and also, guys, I want to say this right now. Look forward to next month. We will start the official No Money Spent series, starting up on February 1st, guys. So mark your calendars. Get ready for some exclusive, and I mean exclusive, details of what's come with that coming up very soon before February 1st, which we will probably most likely do very soon. Probably either Saturday or Sunday, probably Saturday best, just so then we get this in the books. But look forward to some good stuff with that. Thank you for everyone that's came out to the stream. As we said before, this is a very serious stream, especially my factor. I know you guys could be like, hey, Linder, you don't have to do this. Yes, I understand that, guys. You don't need to tell me. But, this is just, it means a lot to me. The one thing I want to say right now, guys, is that I'm saying this as a future of the channel. I'm not going to tell you guys exactly timestamp of this, but I'm going to personally, me and Crusader, we will, I haven't told Crusader this yet, but we will take the actual realm or business of doing this. Hopefully when we're able to actually venture, of Crusader and I having enough YouTube funding and all that stuff, we will actually take advantage of actually showing you guys just a little bit. As much as I don't really want to do this, we will actually do the ceremony of actually going to visit the gravesite of where my grandparents are, and we will do it also for Cassie's end of doing it. We will take an actual road trip to both locations of doing. Now, how soon are you guys going to ask? It's going to be soon, but we're not going to tell you exactly soon because we just don't have the funding right as of right now, and nor do we have the just the transportation per se. But yeah, I just want to tell you guys that right now. We will be doing that in the near future. But as we are streaming this, guys, it is currently 7:35 p.m. Eastern time, and then for Mr. Low Key Baller, it's an hour ahead. California, 2 hours behind, and so forth. No further ado, guys. Give us a brief 30 seconds. We'll see you guys in just 30 seconds. Brace yourselves, guys. Grab your Kleenex. And then we'll have one more time, guys, before we start and dive in. We will have once again have either Cosmic or Michael and Will remind you guys exactly what is tonight's stream about. So brace yourselves, guys. Just brace yourselves. We'll see you guys I promise you guys, in 30 seconds. Alright. I'm going to have Michael do it. Michael, if you wouldn't mind, just remind people what exactly tonight's stream about.
Alright, guys, so as I said in the beginning of the live stream, and then I do not know why he is having me repeat it again, but we're going to be honoring the passing of Dylan's biological grandma. And as you can see at the top of this page, her name is Bonnie R. Solon.
AKA Ray. So, guys, we are going to read this as solemn as me not tearing up. And checking his full screen as well. Wait, hold up. I can full screen it on this. Hold up, guys. Bear with me for a second. Okay, there we go. All right. Can you guys still see your full screen on your end?
No, it's
Yes. Wait.
of us on the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You can see it still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do you guys want to be on the bottom or top? What do you want to do? Or side?
The bottom's good.
Yeah, the bottom's fine.
All right, guys. So as you can see, this is my grandma, guys. As you can see, Grandma Lender, guys. I wish I would have said this sooner, but it is Grandma Lender. I'm gonna try doing this as best as I can, guys. All I can say is, guys, I'm looking for some good likes, guys, and good views, and that's all I'm asking for. Is just please, guys, do not take this as a joke because it just means a lot to me. But here we go, guys. Bonnie Ray Soland, aka, guys, that's my last name. She was born in rural Swankus, Minnesota. Which guys, I'll show you the locations of this stuff that you'll be seeing at the end of the stream, or towards the end of the stream, or after we're reading this. On January 27th, guys, aka today's date. Born on January 27th, 1950. Yes, I feel like a dinosaur just reading that. Okay. To Fred Rudolph, to quote Toby, in the film Cassium Thompson, nay. Her family was made. Her family has made. She was baptized and confirmed in the Lutheran faith at Two Rivers Lutheran Church, rural Lake Bronson. She attended school in Lake Bronson, where she graduated in 1968. Guys, that's absolutely insane. Grandma, if you're watching this, I'm insane that you graduated from high school. And worked at Lake Bronson community as a waitress and cook, and also the Arctic Cat clothing factory in Carlstead. For a number of years, she was united in marriage, aka, guys, Grandpa Lender Harvey Solon, on June 5th, 1976, at Zion. Yes, we can make this joke. Zion Williamson, due to Loki and I are basketball fans. A Lutheran Church in Lake Bronson, and the two made their home in Carlstead, where she stayed and raised her family. And does anybody want to pick up where I left off, so I don't have to try not tearing up if speaking?
I can try for a little bit. I'll read I'll read what I can see.
All right.
Bonnie did work for a time at the senior meal site in Carlstead, and following her diagnosis with MS, she joined a support group where she could socialize with friends and learn new coping skills. Due to failing health, Bonnie entered the Carlstead Health Care Center in 2001, and Harvey would faithfully visit her every day. Harvey passed away in 2014, and Bonnie, can you scroll down a bit, please? Okay. And Bonnie continued to make her home in the nursing home where she passed away surrounded by her family on Wednesday, April 8th, 2015, at the age of 65 years old, 2 months and 12 days.
Yeah, and we don't have to read the rest of this if we. Wait, no, we can read a little bit more of this. All right, Michael, Crusader, one of you want to read next?
Yeah, I can. Alright, where do you want me to go from Bonnie was?
Right there. Yeah.
Okay. Bonnie was a part-time member of Two Rivers Lutheran Church of rural Lake Bronson, and a current member of rural Lutheran Church in Carlstead. She was an avid baker, enjoyed watching her soap operas and game shows, and loved kids. Bonnie had a truly generous heart of gold, and she always made the best of all situations. She She is surrounded by her daughter, Christy, Jim Wilbur Solid of Carlstead, her grandchildren,
Tierney,
What?
Bethany,
Dylan and Levi, Christensen and Hannah, two sisters, Connie, Bruce Goldstred of Lake Bronson, and Cheryl Martin Anderson of Halma. Her special niece, Erin Soland of Bemidji, along with many nieces, nephews, and
let Crusader
other relatives.
All right, and then Crusader ended off. Oh, just the last part right here. Crusader. Crusader.
If you want, I can just do it then, since
Yeah, just do it. Good Crusader.
Bonnie
Yeah, we go.
Bonnie was preceded in death by her parents, her husband, Harvey, of 38 years, and her son, Scott.
So, guys, that was my grandma. Can I ask a request real quick? Mods, could someone I'm gonna say it now, ban what just took place, because I do not need to see that on my stream.
I
Oh,
I looked on YouTube and I don't see it, so I wonder if it like automatically did it.
This is what I'm saying.
yeah, I hit him.
Okay. Loki just hit it. Hit it. Thank you, Loki.
Yep.
But yeah, guys, my grandma, she would have been 72, guys. I can tell you guys this right now. I think I've taken the treasure of her life, minus the fact that she watched soap operas. Do I watch soap operas? No. Game shows, for sure, guys. Literally, hardcore game shows all the way. Literally, I think my grandma would literally be like, you know what, you're acting like me. Yes, I know that. I gotta say, guys, I'm glad that we're all here, despite some people that we just love to death. So, also, guys, today is another emotional day. I hate to think about this day, because this day, literally, no one should even been able to think about this day. And yes, I am gonna play a clip of this, because I'm gonna do. So bear with me, guys. I'm gonna pull up this this video. Just give me a second. So I don't know if any you guys probably have parents or someone that was born within this day. I hope no one has to go through this. Having someone I know I have someone that's lived through this. I don't know why I can't type. Why can't I spell right? Just right here a second, guys. Hopefully I typed this in right. This is just a day that I literally don't even think. I literally thought this was a big fat joke when I heard this. Hold up. Why can't I type right? God damn it. Well, never mind. I guess I can show you guys the video, which I'm glad I don't have to show. If you guys have not already, it is National Holocaust Day, guys. Another day I don't want anyone to really celebrate, besides people that you have that survived it. But I just want to say that right now. But I'm not going to let the stream just sit here, guys, with 31 minutes. Well, it shouldn't be 32. With all sadness. We're going to talk about some brightening up news, guys. Thank goodness we have some brightening news. So, we're going to discuss some stuff, guys. We're going to look at some sports that's recently happened and all that good stuff. So, we're going to talk a little bit, guys, of the Super Bowl. I don't know if anybody's seen it recently. I think Michael and I can have the first say. We are currently heartbroken for our Packers. We should have won. That's all I gotta say. Michael, is there any opinion that you want to say about that game or recently with the playoffs? Like,
Yeah.
any say of what you want to say? Opinion of the wonderful what should I say? Just your opinion about the playoffs.
I'm just ticked. I'm heartbroken.
All I gotta say, guys, is the one thing that I'm gonna say right now, guys. I'm gonna say this bombshell right now. I hate to say it right now, and hate's a strong word for me, guys. But I hate to say it that our quarterback for the Green Bay Packers is gonna get traded. If he doesn't get traded, I find it hard to believe. But right now, guys, it's very hard for me to say if I want the Niners or the Rams.
Well, I did. Sorry to interrupt, but I did read that, or did hear that, Aaron Rodgers himself wants to be traded, but the Packers aren't wanting to trade him. So it'll be interesting to see how all that tells out.
The one thing that I can say, I think it is right for him to be traded. Does that mean I will bandwagon and literally trade my sides of teams? Probably not necessarily, guys, because Green Bay will always be treasured in my heart. Because I will never be a Vikings fan again, and I'm saying this right now. Unless we get automatically change of, unless they get a phenomenal quarterback, which they've only had one phenomenal quarterback I've enjoyed, guys, and he will always be a treasured, fantastic quarterback in my opinion, which is Teddy Bridgewater. But in my opinion, guys, it's going to be a very interesting NFC matchup with the the Rams and the Niners, guys. I mean, you guys can be like Michael, literally thinks that I should never root for the Niners. But the thing is that we need to realize this comparison. Could Trey Lance, guys, if you've not known, Trey Lance is a North Dakota State representative. But the thing is that if the Niners do win, it's going to be absolutely hilarious because Trey Lance will win a Super Bowl before his former quarterback of North Dakota State, before Trey Lance, Carson Wentz. So that is the only other reason I will root for the Niners to make it. But on the other end, we got the Rams with Matthew Stafford. Well, all I can say is that the Rams got gambled lucky with that spiel. But on the other end of the team, guys, I'd care less. If you guys do not remember, Michael's is a Chiefs fan. So it's going to be history of seeing a team that's won a Super Bowl and a team that could basically be playing at home and win. That's just me. I just want to point this question out right now. Michael, who would you rather have win, the Rams or Niners? Do not try to say Rams because you're not a Niners fan. I just want to truly know your voice of opinion. You need, and just take your time. Do not just say Rams because you're not a Niners fan. I want to know your truly answer. Would you rather see someone that desperately basically trade bait?
What are you asking me? I'm so confused.
I'm asking you, who exactly are you trying to say who's going to win? Who would you rather have win, the Rams or Niners? Do not try to automatically go to the Rams. I want to know your actual true answer.
The Rams. With that, no question. No explanation needed. The Rams.
I mean,
but here's the funny thing, guys. My sister's friend said or is a Niners fan, so it's interesting to see how that will all unfold. So yeah.
All I can say, guys, is this. I think if anything, guys, it's gonna be a miracle if the Niners make it and win Super Bowl. I'm just saying it will be a miracle. I'm not saying I'm going full force of the Niners. It's just I think it's going to be an absolute miracle to see Trey Lance win a Super Bowl before Carson Wentz. I'm just saying out of the realm of both of them being different divisions and seeing that battle play out. I mean, either way, I don't care who wins it, Kansas City or who they're playing. I'd care less of who I see playing and winning that game. I'm just more of the factor of seeing. All I can say, guys, is if the Rams make it, guys, I think it's going to be an absolute miracle if they end up actually winning a Super Bowl with a former NFC North quarterback. Anyways, I guess we can talk about some Speaking of Aaron Rodgers, guys, we do have a clip that I will presently show, guys. This guy, he does an awesome job of talking about some NFL news. But we will talk about some wonderful Aaron Rodgers saga. No, we're not going to copy strike. We're hearing that like that. But we're going to hear the saga of Aaron Rodgers with the Broncos, which is one of the teams that he could possibly going to. I don't blame him, guys, because one of the coordinators of Green Bay did get traded there. And so, just saying. All right. So, also, guys, another big saga that could be happening. Another thing that could be going down, guys, is that Tom Brady could be retiring. I'm gonna let Michael say his opinion if he thinks that what we recently heard about Tom Brady being done, if he is gonna retire or not. Michael, if you wouldn't mind, what do you think? Brady retire or no retire? Don't just say because he's old. I want to know your actual opinion about this.
I personally think Tom Brady should retire because Slender, if you might, open up a new video.
Don't just try to factor age. I just want to know the opinion over realm.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, age is the factor though. Like, age is the factor in all this. As you all know, Tom Brady is older than Aaron Rodgers. I mean, maybe by 2-3 years.
More than that. Rodgers is almost 40. We're talking about next year, he'll be 40. Brady is 45 soon.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I just think that Tom Brady is just at that age where he'll retire.
All right, so we're gonna see some saga of unfold in the Mr. Aaron A-Rod. So here we go, guys.
Is more fun to be around than Nathaniel Hackett. There's nobody in the building that brings me more joy or is more fun to be around than Nathaniel Hackett. Hack has been a really important part of our culture change and a part of our success on offense. I love him. Hope he doesn't go anywhere, unless I do.
If Packers fans didn't enjoy last offseason, then you guys are really not going to enjoy this offseason because the Green Bay Packers will have to overcome significantly more in order to retain the services of Aaron Rodgers. And to be honest, I can't make any sense of it. Let me know in the comment section down below if you're a Packers fan. Why should Aaron Rodgers stay? More importantly, why should the Green Bay Packers keep Aaron Rodgers even if he wants to stay? And before we get to the content, just a reminder, we're giving away $500 to a subscriber that turns on our notifications on this channel, and an additional $500 to a follower on our Instagram page. Now that we get all that out of the way,
It's fun coming to work, and it's because those guys have such a great presence in front of the room. So I think both Hack and Getsy can really relate to the guys. They're younger. Hack's been around the game forever. His dad is a legend. He's got a great energy about him. They can both lead and be in front of a room. And I think captivate an audience.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? Last year, Aaron Rodgers sent the entire NFL world on one hell of a frenzy. I mean, this man was so freaking unpredictable that by the end of it, people were starting to call into question how legitimate of a source Adam Schefter truly was. That's absolutely insane, by the way. People were hating on one of the top insiders in our industry. That's how difficult it is to actually track what Aaron Rodgers was thinking. And in that instance, Aaron Rodgers' frustration came from the fact that he didn't agree with Brian Gutekunst, the general manager of the Green Bay Packers' methodology of constructing a team. He didn't like the fact that he cut Jake Kumaro, a practice squad wide receiver. He resented the fact that he drafted Jordan Love in a wide receiver heavy draft. And when training camp started for this past season, he came out and validated all of the things that the insiders were saying about him.
So we got into March, and the conversation changed. As I felt like if you can't commit to me past 2021, and I'm not a part of recruiting process and for agency, if I'm not a part of the future, then instead of letting me be a lame duck quarterback, if you want to make a change and move forward, then go ahead and do it.
Aaron Rodgers was very frustrated with how things were going down. Eventually, the Green Bay Packers gave him a signing bonus, changed up his contract to be voidable 1 year sooner, and Aaron Rodgers decided to reward the Green Bay Packers with a loss in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs as opposed to the conference championship. Which brings us to where we are currently. We are due for a pretty crazy offseason between Tom Brady potentially retiring, not because he's not dominating anymore, but because he wants to spend time with his family. As a 44-year-old man that literally accomplished everything there is to do in the NFL, he has the right to yearn for that. And while there's a question whether that Hall of Famer is going to return to the NFL or not, there's a question about another Hall of Fame QB in the NFC as to what he is going to do for his next act. Now, I'm going to address the very first thing Green Bay Packers fans are thinking. Mike, how do you know Aaron Rodgers is leaving for sure? Because at this point, it just makes sense for not only Aaron Rodgers to leave the Green Bay Packers, but for the Green Bay Packers to move on from Aaron Rodgers. To start, Aaron Rodgers is near 40 years old, and you could trade him to any team and at least get 2 first-round picks in return for him. That's how damn good he is. At the same time, it makes a lot of sense to do that because, one, your team is absolutely getting decimated by the salary cap. The Green Bay Packers are the second most capped out team behind the New Orleans Saints. Of course, you could fix that with contract restructuring, but it's still something that I don't even know is worth fighting for at this point. The Green Bay Packers were healthy. Their defense was as strong as it's been in quite some time, and yet here you are, once again, falling short of expectations. I mean, you lost to a warm weather team in the NFC divisional playoffs, for crying out loud. This team is not worth fighting for. No offense. Especially when you have Jordan Love on a rookie scale contract who's going into his 3rd year. At this point, you need to figure out whether or not this man is the future of your franchise. And by trading away one of your larger contracts in Aaron Rodgers, getting 2 first-round picks, which are going to be playing on rookie contracts, and playing with a quarterback on a rookie scale contract as well, and depending on whether they franchise tag Devontae Adams or if they sign Devontae Adams or not, which we're going to get to in a little bit, the Green Bay Packers could fix their contract situation. At the same time, if you look at Aaron Rodgers, at this point, it seems like he's given his all to the Green Bay Packers. He's done absolutely everything he could with what he was given to make that team successful.
So I've got my essay written, and I've been working on it for about a week.
Successful. And on the Green Bay Packers side, I think they've given him sufficient tools for success. So at this point, at the age of 40, trading him for 2 first-round picks makes sense for the Green Bay Packers, and it would make Aaron Rodgers happy. It's also important to note that even though this is what sounds reasonable to me, on the record and the official information that we are given is that the Green Bay Packers leadership are all unified on wanting Aaron Rodgers to come back. Matt LaFleur said that every conversation that I've been involved in with Brian Gutekunst and Russ and Mark, we're all on the same page here, and there is no debate. Matt LaFleur also said that I want to be respectful of his process and whatever he needs to go through to make the best decision for himself, and certainly we would love for him to be a Packer and be a Packer to the day he decides to retire. He also addressed the fact that Aaron Rodgers said that he would not want to be a part of a rebuild by saying that there is no plan for a rebuild. You get this close, obviously win a lot of football games, and we know in order for there not to be that, he's got to be a part of this thing. I don't think that's anybody's intention. Now, what team would he want to go to? Well, Aaron Rodgers clarified just a little bit on the Pat McAfee show. And believe it or not, a lot of his decision ties directly to Davante Adams. This is kind of adorable. It's kind of like Tom Brady bringing Rob Gronkowski with him to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It looks like Aaron Rodgers is going to want to do the same with Davante Adams. Now, originally, Aaron Rodgers said that he would have a decision by the time free agency begins, which is March 16th. But he also offered the possibility that it could be even sooner. If the Packers are using the franchise tag on Davante Adams, the all-pro wide receiver, they can do so as early as February 22nd, but no later than March 8th. Rodgers has already said that he does not want to be part of a rebuild. We covered that in our previous video, and likely considers anything without Davante Adams to be just that. And likewise for Adams. He would almost certainly prefer to be able to explore his options if Rodgers doesn't return to the Packers. He then said, I'd like to be respectful of the organization. One decision that will be upcoming will obviously be Davante and his future with the team. There's still this thing called the franchise tag, which I don't think Davante Adams wants to be franchise tagged. I don't think any player ever wants to be franchise tagged, if I'm being honest, unless if you could pull off a Dak Prescott where you get tagged 2 years in a row and then get a super crazy contract on top of that, which is also what happened to Kirk Cousins, I believe. Now, he said, I think that should be enough time to make a decision by then. I don't want to put myself on a specific date, but I do want to be sensitive to Davante and many other guys who have decisions to make on their own futures. To drag it out past free agency would be disrespectful to the organization and to those guys, and that 100% will not happen. So interestingly enough, it seems like Aaron Rodgers wants to team up with Davante Adams, and he's also being very respectful of the future for the Green Bay Packers. It seems like it's a foregone conclusion that he's going to leave. I don't think there's any question. Just the way he's discussing it at this point, it seems like he's going to seek out a different team. Again, the Green Bay Packers, $44.8 million over the projected salary cap for the 2022 season. Aaron Rodgers continued to say what you could come to expect, saying that he feels like he's in a good place relationally with the Green Bay Packers, in a really good place, especially with their general manager, Brian Gutekunst, where it would be just a simple conversation and whatever comes out of the conversation is moving forward. There's not going to be a weird standoff, a war of silence or anything. Brian and him had great conversations throughout the year, and when it comes time for a decision, they're going to have a conversation, and it'll be that. It's not going to be a drawn-out process. He definitely said retirement isn't going to happen. He also said that he's not going to sit out for an entire year. So it comes down to Davante Adams. Now, what's the most likely team to acquire Aaron Rodgers? Well, about a year ago, we all thought it would be the Denver Broncos, and the most telling sign was when the Denver Broncos, who are a very quarterback-needy team, passed on the opportunity to draft Justin Fields, which I know in hindsight kind of might look like a good decision, although it's very premature to determine that so far, in order to draft Patrick Surtain II, which was a great pick in hindsight, but again, quarterback was a huge need for them. At that point, that fueled a bunch of rumors that Aaron Rodgers was bound to be traded for the Broncos. Mark Schlereth even came out and said it on Twitter.
And I get a text from a very reliable source, not in Denver, outside of Denver, somebody who has never steered me wrong, who I believe wholeheartedly exactly what this person tells me, is that this thing is heating up and it's close to a done deal in Denver. Aaron Rodgers. Dang. So I go on the radio and say, hey, man, I'm just getting this information. And, I don't know. It still could fall through, obviously, but it's close. So anyhow, it kind of dies down. Some people tamp it down here in Denver. But then, it's not a text message. It's direct message via text from Aaron. And he goes, who's your source? What are you hearing? And I'm like, well, this is what I heard. I go, is it true? You want to come over and get some dinner? I mean, what's going on? And so he didn't pour cold water on it. He just said, I'll let you know as soon as I know.
And ultimately, it didn't happen. Now, as a result, the Denver Broncos traded for a bridge quarterback named, ironically, Teddy Bridgewater, and it seems like they're making some significant changes this offseason. For one, they fired Vic Fangio, so that means their head coaching position is open. But two, they are also looking into hiring Nathaniel Hackett. Now, according to Jordan Schultz, one of the rising stars in the insider industry, which I usually like telling you how trustworthy a source is, Jordan Schultz, I'll put him right below Ian Rappaport and Adam Schefter. He's fairly new. There have been instances where he's made predictions that were incorrect, but for the most part, he does say good stuff from time to time. Said that Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams would love to team up with the Denver Broncos. Now, you might be thinking, okay, Mike, this is an old rumor. What's different this time? Well, Jordan Schultz continues to say that the icing on the cake would be Nathaniel Hackett is very likely to be the next Broncos head coach. He has a good relationship with both Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams. Plus, don't forget Denver's abundance of cap space. Now, this is what's interesting. Not only did Ben Albright retweet that bit from Jordan Schultz in regards to Aaron Rodgers potentially joining the Denver Broncos if they were to hire Nathaniel Hackett, but this morning we found out that the Denver Broncos officially hired Nathaniel Hackett. So in this instance, it seems like Denver checks off a bunch of boxes. One, they have a pretty damn good wide receiver core. I mean, if you just look at that wide receiver core, man, off the top of my head, you got Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton, Tim Patrick. Noah Fant has shown some potential as the tight end of the Denver Broncos. They have a pretty nice running game as well with Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams. And their defense is absolutely insane, even despite Von Miller leaving. And I wouldn't be surprised if Von Miller was to return to the Denver Broncos on a significantly smaller contract should he find out that Aaron Rodgers is going there. Broncos love rebuilding their teams like this. They love pursuing a Hall of Fame quarterback, giving him the tools he needs to succeed to make a Super Bowl run. That's how John Elway won his last Super Bowl as the general manager of the Denver Broncos. And that's how he's trying to look for this one, because he has not been able to hit on a quarterback draft pick ever since. The Denver Broncos also have a decent, slightly above average offensive line. This seems like a very ideal situation for Aaron Rodgers to play his final years in the NFL. He gets to move over to the AFC, and there was a rumor that he would love to consistently duel with Patrick Mahomes in his exact same division. Could you imagine that? We've never seen Aaron Rodgers face off against Patrick Mahomes yet, and in this instance, we would get to see them face off against each other at the very least twice a year, assuming that they don't also beat each other in the postseason as well. This would make the AFC West so freaking competitive, by the way. I mean, just looking at it, the Los Angeles Chargers are an exciting up-and-coming team. The Kansas City Chiefs are, well, the Kansas City Chiefs, who have made it to the AFC Championship ever since drafting Patrick Mahomes. The Las Vegas Raiders, despite a tumultuous season, were able to sneak into the playoffs. And then you have the Denver Broncos, who have a ton of cap space, who are rumored to be targeting Davante Adams and Aaron Rodgers. Now, at the end of the day, I don't see the Green Bay Packers just giving Davante Adams away for free. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they proceed, because once you have an asset like Davante Adams, you should not let him go for nothing. Like, that's not smart business. You don't just trade away someone just because you're feeling sentimental and say, oh, it would be so cute if Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams left together. It's very important to note, Davante Adams had 1,553 passing yards, 11 touchdowns, and 123 receptions this past year. You don't just give that away. Either way, whether he has Davante Adams to throw to or Cortland Sutton, Tim Patrick, and Jerry Jeudy to throw the football to, I see Aaron Rodgers being very successful if he goes to Denver. On the flip side, I see the Green Bay Packers moving forward and starting their rebuild off properly with multiple first-round picks from the Broncos going to the Green Bay Packers. Now, is this the only team that could potentially acquire Aaron Rodgers? No, the Pittsburgh Steelers also come to mind, but I think this is the best team for him. So let me know in the comment section down below. Green Bay Packers fans, what do you think is going to happen? Denver Broncos fans, how do you feel about this scenario? I'd like to hear what you have to say. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike. I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.
That's pretty interesting. Not gonna lie.
I mean, I'm gonna let Loki, as a former literary team that literally does not even involve his spiel being opposite division.
What's Loki's team again? I forgot.
You'll find out. But Loki, what's your take from this?
So my take
Do not try to be biased. I want to know your true instance.
I feel like that it would be kind of a good situation for Aaron Rodgers to be traded, because it would allow him to potentially win his second second Super Bowl, but with a different team. So I feel like it would be good for Aaron Rodgers, as obviously he's close to retiring, and then him potentially partnering up with Devon Tams and Denver would be a good decision, because Denver already has like good defense, a good wide receiver core, and then obviously good running back in Javonte Williams. So I think with all those assets, Aaron Rodgers would be able to have a better chance at winning a Super Bowl than he would at Green Bay.
So with what you said, you're a Broncos fan. I take it.
Would you like?
I'm not a Broncos fan. I'm gonna say I'm a Patriots fan, but I feel like the situation would be better for the Broncos than the Packers.
Imagine this. Like, what if like the Patriots offered him? Like,
That, honestly, I just want to keep Mac Jones. We need to develop Mac Jones.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that it might happen. I'm just saying, like, what if it did happen?
I would not be a fan of that.
A former Packer on a New England cheating team.
Oh, come on. You're really going to deflatriots talk?
Mm-hmm. That will forever haunt the Patriots.
You're really going there?
Yep, I am.
Wow. I'm disappointed.
What? You should expect that from another fan or from another football fan that's not a Patriots fan.
Yeah, I know, but still. Why?
Because I knew it would trigger you.
A little, but that's all. That's okay. I guess we can just debate now. So,
before we go any further, guys, enjoy the debate that's about to happen with these two. I'm just gonna. You guys can sit back. Me and my producer are gonna sit back and just hear this debate, guys. Enjoy the debate. In the next 30 seconds, that will start. All I can say, guys, is just get your heat of the debate in 30 seconds.
So I'm just gonna say this: as a Packers fan, you're losing Aaron Rodgers. You're not gonna be good. That's all I'm gonna say. You're not gonna be good. Why are you rebuilding already? Your quarterback's Jordan Love. You really trust him?
Yeah. Okay.
You really trust Jordan Love?
I mean, honestly, you guys lost Tom Brady, so I mean.
Yeah, but we still made the playoffs as a rebuilding team with Mac Jones.
Yeah, but everyone that's not a Patriots fan is still gonna remember the Patriots, what they did.
Okay, and everyone that's a Packers fan is gonna remember how you always choke the first game you play in the playoffs.
Well, first off, it's been years since we went to the playoffs. And I mean years. So, yeah. I could totally understand why we choked in the first round of playoffs.
Seems like you guys always make it. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it seems like you guys always cheat your way there. Not gonna lie.
I'm sorry, cheating our way there? Or is that just because you get first rounded most times? What do you have to say about that?
I mean, okay.
So you like getting first rounded?
The two previous seasons, we didn't even get first round dibs. So don't even say we always get first round dibs.
Oh,
So-
sorry. It's just a divisional game you lose.
Yeah.
And that's the first game you play.
Okay. But that doesn't mean that we get first round dibs.
But still, you guys have the advantage and choke it away somehow.
Okay. Debate is over. I declare the low key baller the winner.
Okay. Yay. Okay. I guess I won. That was the most awkward debate I ever had. I'm not even gonna lie.
Like, I don't even know how we were supposed to debate about this. Like, that's how I'm confused.
I know.
So, Cylinder just put me on the spot of debating with you about something totally that I just totally brought up randomly.
Yeah.
Without a purpose. Cylinder,
I think
Cylinder,
he just wanted to
hold on. Loki, shush. Cylinder, what do
Nah.
you have to say about all this?
I can't say squat.
Yes,
I
you
just
can.
want. I just
I'm
want.
put, I'm
I just
putting
wanted
you-
to hear the fire. The
I'm
fire.
putting you on
He
the
wants to go, Michael.
Let me finish. I just wanted to see the fire and the flames between the two of you. That's all I wanted to say. Now, back to what I was trying to say. All I can say, guys, is that I just think. I think it's just interesting. As we can say as a Packers fan, Michael and I think it's time for him to be traded because, as you guys can see right now, it's been since 2010 since the Packers have won a Super Bowl, which is a way too long in our books to see a win.
We would have had our chances if the Niners were, or if we were more lively, or if we just kept on stopping them.
I gotta say, in my opinion, guys, any team would work for Rodgers. As they said, Denver, hey, carry on the longevity, you guys, if you do not recall the greatest quarterback for Denver. I will say this as an opinion, and a strong ass opinion. Peyton Manning. But I gotta say, that's another factor, guys. I just think it's a balance act. That's all I gotta say. It's gonna be an interesting offseason, guys. You guys heard. It's gonna be an interesting offseason.
Yeah.
But there's some other news, guys, that we need to discuss. Some NBA news, guys, which we will be doing which we are going to be doing our picks event very soon, guys. Which then today and Saturday, maybe the that. So we're gonna look at some recent NBA news. All I can say, guys, is this: I'm just scared of what just recently has happened. But the biggest news, guys, is for sure the big saga of James Harden now recently in the news of it. Lakers, of course, and there's some really good. There's some very interesting news that's taking heat. Not only just, but we're about to find out, guys, some interesting news. Hold on, what's happening?
Can you guys look in private chat?
All right,
I saw it.
all right, guys. Michael's gonna close his eyes out. Michael, take it away, bro.
I'm gonna go. Thank you, Slender, Cam Cosmic, and Loki Baller for letting me join this.
Okay then.
All right.
That was an interesting closing out, but okay. So, guys, we're gonna look at some very Sega-ness of NBA real quick.
I'm just gonna ask one question before we start.
Yes, sir.
Is this surrounding Westbrook?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we're gonna look at this real quick, and then we're gonna have Crusader say some stuff that he now has told me, guys, that he has some plans in general to discuss.
Code flight. If you clicked on this video for some hope, maybe get an opportunity for Flight Mike to uplift you as a very sad and depressed Laker fan, then think again, because unfortunately that's not the case here. I'm a very realistic Laker fan. Unfortunately for you, I'm also not a bandwagon Laker fan. I kind of wore my D'Angelo Russell jersey as verification. You might be wondering why I'm wearing this jersey. Well, it's because the NBA store is never stocked up and I cannot buy a new jersey that fits me perfectly. Even this is a very wonky fit, but I digress. The reason I'm making this video was originally I was going to bring you guys my trade predictions video, which I usually do right before the trade deadline. And then I uncovered something very interesting in regards to what happened behind the scenes with the Russell Westbrook trade over this past offseason, whose idea it was, and what the Los Angeles Lakers plans are for the trade deadline. And believe me, it is not what you expected or what I expected. So before we get to the content, we're giving away $500 to a subscriber that turns on our notifications on this channel. We're also giving away $500 to a follower of mine on Instagram. Now that we get all that out of the way, cue the intro. Oh man, you guys know I'm like a world expert at doing this. It's time to make our picks for Bounty Sports. Now here's the real cool part about this, man. It's a $4 entry fee, but when you use my promo code FLIGHT, you can win up to $1,008 to lose. So this is Devils versus the I'm going to go with Vegas. I'm a little bit more familiar with the NFL versus the Rams. I really hope the Rams win. We got the Celtics versus the Pelicans. Versus 17 Moldavsky. I use my promo code for free because my promo code gives you $5 in your account automatically. And thank you, Bounty Sports, for the sponsorship. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? Guys, it has been such a tough year for the Los Angeles Lakers. And some bizarre twist of fate. Yesterday was, of course, the second-year anniversary of the passing of the late great Kobe Bryant. And as it stood on that day, the Lakers were the 8th seed in the Western Conference with 24 wins and 24 losses. That is absolutely insane. And everyone's favorite scapegoat for the fact that the Los Angeles Lakers haven't been successful this year so far was Russell Westbrook. And while I do think that he is part of the issue, I don't think he is the whole issue. I don't think he's hurting the Lakers. I just think he's a poor schematic fit with this 29% three-point shooting, with his 18 points per game, 8 rebounds per game, and 7.7 assists per game, and his 44% shooting from the field. And here's something that I've always wondered. Why on earth are things so cool behind the scenes? I mean, you don't see LeBron James or Anthony Davis or anyone throwing Russell Westbrook under the bus. Yes, you see moments where Russell Westbrook is frustrated, like the time Frank Vogel benched him towards the end of the game. You've seen Russell Westbrook skip media events, and hell, you've even seen Russell Westbrook say that he can turn the ball over as much as he wants. So at this point, you might be wondering, whose idea was it to trade Russell Westbrook to begin with, and is he going to get traded before the trade deadline? Because recently, we did get this rumor that the Houston Rockets are interested in trading for Russell Westbrook and giving John Wall to the Lakers. However, the Lakers would have to include a 2027 first-round pick. I think it's absolutely hysterical that it's all coming down to a first-round pick in a draft 5 years from now, but 5 years from now, you have no idea what's going to happen. Anthony Davis could be a shell of his former self. LeBron James is probably going to be retired. And the Lakers are, if we're going to be 100% honest, we're probably going to suck.
Like, we're really going to suck.
I don't think you understand how badly we're going to suck in 5 years from now. Just being realistic, man. There is no draft capital on this Laker team. We were a shell of a franchise towards the twilight of Kobe Bryant's career. We sucked at rebuilding, and nobody wanted to come play for us until LeBron James came here. And the best part is, when LeBron James came here, our fans started booing him. It's like we hated the fact that LeBron James came here. It's like,
No, we'd rather be a sucky rebuilding franchise.
although I was very invested in Julius Randle, D'Angelo Russell, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, etc., etc. But here's the interesting part about this situation. There is some interesting details in regards to any potential trade involving Russell Westbrook for John Wall, and it seems like the Lakers have made up their mind on this situation. According to Mark Stein, it opens up with saying that the Rockets want more than just Westbrook in return for John Wall. They want the Lakers' 2027 first-round pick as a weapon Westbrook tax, which per longtime NBA insider Mark Stein, the Lakers are not willing to part with for Wall, which to me is very obvious because I don't think the upgrade from Westbrook to Wall is that much of an upgrade at all. Hell, you could even go as far as to say that it's not even an upgrade. The article continues by saying there's a couple of reasons for this. First, the Lakers want to keep that trade chip to potentially use in a trade for a player that significantly raises their championship prospects, which it is not believed that Wall does. Second, there's a lot of ego involved here. It won't be a flattering look for the front office that gave up so much for Westbrook in the first place to turn around and give him up for so little. So essentially what the Los Angeles Lakers are is, imagine if you invested heavy in Bitcoin like, I don't know, 3 to 4 weeks ago. What was it at back then? 48,000, 50,000, something like that. Let's say you're currently holding it now. Yesterday, I think it was at like 34,000. Today, it's at like 37,000. At this point, you don't want to sell your Bitcoin so quickly because you've invested so much in it. And I guess that's what the Lakers feel like they have in Russell Westbrook, because it continues to say that there are major optics concerns for the Los Angeles Lakers. They do not want to pay a premium to move on from Russell Westbrook so soon. The Lakers gave up so much to get the Los Angeles native. Remember, they had to send Kyle Kuzma, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Montrezl Harrell, and the number 22 pick in last July's draft to Washington after LeBron James and Anthony Davis encouraged the Lakers front office to go all in on Russell Westbrook rather than proceed with general manager Rob Pelinka's plans to trade for Sacramento's Buddy Hield. Oh my God, I don't know if Rob Pelinka's camp put this out there or not, because I was thinking that this was kind of Rob Pelinka and LeBron James. It seems like they're trying to say, hey, this was LeBron James and Anthony Davis's idea. I honestly thought from the get-go it was, because LeBron James is, admittedly so, not the greatest general manager.
I write a lot of essays for school, but I also write sales descriptions.
Put together some pretty awesome teams, and he's had moments where he just put together terrible teams. And a lot of people make fun of the fact that he played general manager throughout his career, but you have to also understand that this man literally spent the first 7 years of his career in Cleveland, where the general manager let Carlos Boozer walk away, and the greatest help that he was ever able to get in Cleveland was in the form of Larry Hughes and a Shaquille O'Neal that was way past his prime. As a result, LeBron began playing GM a little bit, and sometimes he hits home runs, like pushing the Lakers to trade for Anthony Davis and having Rich Paul kind of hypnotize Anthony Davis to come here instead of New Orleans is an example of a great move that LeBron James made. But in this instance, trading all of your depth for a player that shrinks the floor when you are heavily dependent upon three-point shooters to be playing around you was not the greatest idea. Now, the article continues to say that barring the emergence of an expanded trade construction that involves 3 or more teams, or allows for a Westbrook for Wall exchange without including the precious draft pick, which is LA's clear preference, sources say is to bank on Russell Westbrook finding another gear in the second half like he did for the Washington Wizards last season. It likewise must be noted in fairness that the Lakers, who awoke Wednesday mired at number 8 in the West at 24-24, have had James, Davis, and Westbrook healthy and in uniform together for only 16 games. So Ramona Shelburne then continues to say that the Los Angeles Lakers don't have any choice but to give LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, and Anthony Davis the rest of the season to figure it out. It makes a lot of sense here, man. They really went all in when it came to the Russell Westbrook trade. They traded a lot of depth for him. And personally, I honestly think they would have done just fine if they kept Dennis Schroeder on a smaller contract, brought back Montrezl Harrell, Kyle Kuzma, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and maybe invest in some more depth. I mean, damn, imagine if this team had Spencer Dinwiddie. Imagine if this team went out and got a player like Patty Mills coming off the bench. Or hell, imagine if this team actually had a legitimate center other than DeAndre Jordan. I like the fact that some teams are starting to be a little bit more aware that going out and just pairing 3 stars together isn't necessarily the greatest idea. You look at the Golden State Warriors and they opted just for depth. And they are so freaking deep that even their rookies are playing out of their minds at this point. And they have a winning culture that was able to last for the last 8 years. And when they're fully healthy, they've always been competitive. So I don't know about this, man. This is kind of something that was obvious to me, maybe not as obvious to some other Laker fans. But I'd like to hear what you have to say. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.
Alrighty. I'm gonna let Loki take his floor of saying his opinion of this.
So I'm just gonna say this in the perspective of Lakers fans. If you are able to get Westbrook for Wall straight up without the 2027 first round draft pick, that's a great deal. But obviously Houston, they're rebuilding right now. Best player probably is like Christian Wood, but they got other guys like Jalen Green, Kevin Porter Jr. and stuff. They're gonna try to acquire Westbrook's contract, but they also want the first round draft pick. Basically, as they mentioned, as like Westbrook's tax, but they said that mostly because obviously Westbrook has a massive contract, and it's definitely not his contract. Definitely doesn't live up to it. His how he plays on the court, I'll say. So they're trying to get the first round draft pick so that they could potentially draft someone decent. But if it's a straight up Westbrook for Wall trade, I feel like that could be potentially good, but it potentially could be bad because John Wall, especially when he played for the Wizards, he wasn't always in a winning culture. Sure, you can say they made the playoffs, but they were never able. I don't know if they were ever even able to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, and I know they weren't ever able to make it to the finals. So, adding Wall could hurt them because I know Westbrook, he was able to make the finals with OKC in like I forget the year, like 2011, 2012, somewhere around there. So it could go either way, but I feel like if the Lakers were to get John Wall, it wouldn't be the greatest move, but keeping Westbrook wouldn't be the greatest move. So I think they should try to find another point guard instead of John Wall.
I mean, I got nothing to really say right now because it's a whole lot of LeBron drama. That's my say.
Yeah. And then I'm just going to add on to what you said. Another thing that I remember they mentioned is supposedly all the blame for the Westbrook trade is going on LeBron and Anthony Davis. And then another point guard. No, never mind. They won't be able to get Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons obviously is younger and they'll want more out of him.
Stubborn. Let's just put that right.
Yeah.
But guys, Crusader did say something in some chat, guys, that he has some special videos that he has planned out. Crusader, your moment of silence can be break free, and you could tell everyone some ideas that you had in your mind of saying. If you don't mind just saying some ideas that you had in mind.
Actually, this idea is not specifically video based, but it does have an influence on videos on our side.
Well, we're curious. Please explain. We haven't heard your voice since the beginning of the stream.
Yeah, I was kind of just letting you guys talk and doing what you guys need to do. But this plan, I had this idea for a while. Specifically, I think it was the last time me and you hung out. I think. So, and I kind of expanded on the idea to be like, okay, this is what the plan could end up being. But we could take our crew and we could split it off depending on what we're doing in that video or live stream. Because I have noticed that anytime we have anyone there, when we're, for example, doing like sports related things, and we have like 1 to 2 people who knows a lot about sports, and then we have like 1 or 2 others that don't, and it kind of like energizes the live stream or the video. So what I have thought about is that we could end up again splitting up our crew to compensate for that issue. So it's just like, for example, like one video we could be like a general live stream or a video, and then if it's directly based on like sports or tech or gaming, we could pick those people who have a lot of information about those specific topics, and then basically just have those people do that live stream or that video.
Totally understandable. No need to worry about that. Oh yeah, guys, I'm glad that everybody was here, guys. We're not ending anytime soon yet, guys. Just because we love you all, that we're glad to see some people here. There is some content that will be. Yep. Okay. Whoever is spamming some random stuff on the stream, guys, please, literally, I don't know who you are, but please stop. That's all I gotta say. Thank you for bringing that up, Crusader. I literally meant to bring that up literally at the whale before we was way at the beginning of this stream. I meant to bring it up. I'm glad you remembered to bring it up before I did. But yeah, guys, thank you for everyone that came out. Especially myself, guys. I'm glad I didn't tear up, even though I literally was tearing up during these clips I've shown, guys. Josh, I'm not saying no one was spamming. There's just someone that literally is putting in the comment that literally none of us will be able to understand. Literally do not understand, and it just comes out of nowhere. I don't know. Either Crusader or Loki, one of you two, you can elaborate what I was trying to say. No spamming.
I don't think he meant spamming directly, but like just the weird messages. I'll say I don't know how to explicitly describe it, but just like weird messages. But I'm pretty sure those are like bots or something. That's the thing. I don't think it's like actual people.
Yeah. Either way, it just. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm like yawny. I should have just slept during. No, I'm gonna sleep during the stream. If I sleep during the stream, guys, I literally would probably never wake up.
If you slept during the stream, that kind of would have been messed up.
So right now, guys, we are at 344. We're literally one away from hitting the 350 mark. Hopefully, we can hit that 350 mark, guys. Do I take that back? We are 5 away. My bad. We are 5 away, guys, from hitting 350. But 50 away. Well, soon to be 50 away if we get to 350. Of hitting the big threshold of hitting 400, guys. I'm saying this right now, guys. If we get to the threshold of hitting 500, if we get to 500, guys, by the anniversary, I will literally lose my mind if we get to 400. And I will, guys, and I'm saying this right now, I will eat. I will eat the two foods I just absolutely hate. Loki can say them both. I wear it now. Loki, say the sweet food I don't like, and Crusader will say the actual food I don't like. So
the sweet one, both of them are sweet. That's not descriptive.
I'm talking the sweet one that you can put in a bowl.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of the other one, but the first one obviously is the cherry ice cream with chunks. Yeah.
And Crusader can say which the other one is, guys, because I'm going to be at the bottom. Crusader, I give you granted permission to just say what the other food is. Mm-hmm. Because you and Loki just love just saying this food. And I swear to God, if you don't know what I mean, ask Loki in private chat, because I'm not going to try even trying to remotely give you a clue, because I absolutely hate it. Whoa.
Oh, I just got to find something to annoy you, so that's why I do it, and it works.
Tell Crusader in private messages, and
say it. I'll tell him. I don't know if he's here though. That's fine.
Well, he'll be able to tell. I swear to God, he better. If he's drawing a huge blank of it, I'm gonna be mad at him.
There's no way he is.
It does involve cherry, guys. That's what I'm saying right now. All right, Crusader, I'm waiting for you. You can say it. I'm ready. Just say it already. I swear to God, if you don't know what we mean, I'm going to be mad at you, because I'll give you the last word. Is a certain flavor of Pop-Tarts. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, you just gave it away, basically. I'm not going to say why, though.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anyways, Crusader, say it. everybody is just. Yeah, no, I'm not even going to try saying it. Dying to know. There.
I don't know if Crusader's here, so do you just want me to say it, or are we gonna wait
Give
a
him
minute?
a moment. Give him a second.
Yeah, I'm still here.
There.
Oh, okay. Perfect timing. We were just
Yeah,
talking about
I had to
you.
go to the bathroom for a second.
Okay, so you want to say a question again, Cylinder?
What question?
Everybody wants to know the food. There.
Not the
food-
ice cream.
The food I'll eat if we hit 400 subscribers by then, before the 2-year anniversary.
One of the
Think of a
food he
different
hates.
type of food.
So it's a food he hates, and it's
Ridiculous.
not cherry ice cream. It's the other one.
Cherry ice cream. Ugh. That just sounds horrible.
Yes, I'm not the only one that ate it. Thank God.
I'm talking about cherry ice cream. That just
That's what I was referring to.
sounds very gross.
But the other food, everybody wants to know what food it is.
I swear, if you don't know this,
It's in a box.
I know exactly what he's talking about.
Just say it. You know I'm gonna hate you both for saying it. So
And I think that I feel like we need another item.
just say it before I come and hallucinate you in your sleep.
Hold on.
hey yo, what are you gonna do that for?
Because I don't want to eat that food. I don't want to eat that yucky boxed food.
Why is it bad? It's only cherry flavored.
Crusader, can you just say it before I...
Yeah, just yell it
I'm not...
in all caps.
Pin it.
Oh man, that's it. I would have yelled it.
Come on, don't put it in public chat. Because people are just... you will be in...
Oh, that's actually good. Never mind, you did good.
Just say it. People want to know. Just say it already. God damn it.
Poop dirt.
Fine, I'll say it. Okay, guys. If we get 400 subscribers...
Pop-Tart.
I will eat
Pop-Tart.
a whole box of cherry Pop-Tarts on stream in...
Don't regret saying that.
I will eat... I will
Don't
literally
regret
say-
saying that.
Yes, I will eat cherry. I will eat a box of cherry Pop-Tarts, 4K at Crusader's house with camera on, with no water, no milk, nothing to wash it down. There, happy now? Clap, clap.
I'm not happy enough. You have to have
Fine.
some ice cream to wash it down. That would satisfy me though.
Fine, I'll do that. But you gotta give me. If we get to 400 subscribers before the guys, if we get to 400 subscribers before the 2-year mark, I will do it.
All right, Crusader, I'm gonna ask you this. Do you know anything else Dylan hates?
I don't really know. That's like the only thing I know.
Dang, I was hoping because if we could find another thing as you mentioned, I would have thrown that in there.
We need to.
Yeah, you guys are probably just
Maybe like I don't know, maybe sours or something.
Are we trying to make the cringeworthy of my sour crybabies I've eaten?
Oh, so he's cries from the crybabies.
One chip.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay, guys. I will do 4 things I don't like, guys, on the 2-year anniversary if we get to 400 subscribers. If you guys want that to happen, make sure you subscribe. I will do the 1 chip. I will do a I will literally eat cherry ice cream, 1 chip challenge, and I'll eat a cherry Pop-Tart. And one other thing, if we get to 400 before the 4-year mark. Also, guys, I will dye my hair. I do have a color in mind that I do want to do. So, stay tuned.
We have to choose the color.
Oh, hell no. I know what you're going to make me do hot pink. Hell no.
No, I'm not going to make you do that. I'm going to make you do rainbow.
Oh, hell no. To the nah. Okay. But either way, guys, the goal is 400 subscribers, and I'll do 4 different challenges. We already got 3. The last one is still to be determined. That's
Make
on
this
you guys.
happen. Make this happen. I was not expecting all this.
Wow.
I'm just gonna say thank you, Crusader, for letting me on the insights of some of Dylan's other foods he eats.
I want to say this right now. They better not. I probably am just gonna probably be speaking out of random, but they better not have any cherry Oreos because if I will vomit. If they do.
All 5 things.
If we get to 425, if we get to 405,
Are you making a list?
I hate you. How about this? I will. Okay, if we get to 400 subscribers, guys, I will do everything I absolutely hate.
Mukbang.
I will do that, guys.
Mukbang.
I will literally do I will do my all-time hatred of things if we get to 400 subscribers. I'm saying that right now. And no, I will not have my camera off. I will straight up do it with Crusader, and he will witness it, guys. If you want that to happen, guys, get us to 400.
Can you, now, Cylinder, I'm gonna ask you this. Can you let me on some of the foods Crusader hates?
I honestly don't even know because I have not actually paid attention to what he eats every day.
I don't think there's any.
Yes.
Oh, you're just saying that now, Crusader. You don't want to get involved in this too. I'm sorry. I got to backstab you here. I want you both involved in this.
You know, but no, I'm saying this right now, guys. If we get to 400 subscribers before the 2-year mark, I will absolutely every single food I hate, and I will make sure I do a video with Crusader, guys, and you'll know the list of things I will be eating.
I want to stream.
Well, it will be a stream.
Oh, yay. Okay, then I'm happy.
But either way, guys, you'll get an exclusive video stream, guys, of knowing the list of things. As of right now, guys, we do have quite a few things that I'm just. I mean, the one chip challenge, guys.
Go to his channel.
All I can say, guys, is the one that's I'm not really looking forward to, guys, is the one chip challenge because of how much pain I'm going to go through with that. If anything, that thing is going to be the last thing I'll eat. Because I eat that right, guys, it's gonna. You shut up. You shut up.
Why?
The one chip challenge is going to be. I'd rather keep that as last to do.
Best for last. Best for last.
But no, either way, guys, we will do every single food I dislike, if we get to 400 by the 2-year mark. And I'm saying that as a promise right now. I will absolutely promise you all that I'll do it, without a doubt and no cap. On top of that, if we get to at least 450, guys, which we're only 5 away, we will be doing the big pack opening.
Yay!
We should probably get that done as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Just because if anything else happens to it, then we won't have as big of an issue.
Yeah. And also, guys, we do have the No Money Spent series that's going to come up in February. Which I'm looking for. Which is still, I think we already got the schedule with the losing bracket if I lose games of doing punishments with that. So.
Oh, you do?
What?
Well, I mean, we could use the same punishments that we already have right now.
Oh no! We need to use better, more personal ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. That'd be a little mean, but maybe 1 or 2.
I feel like we need to step it up.
Yeah, we're not doing a good enough job.
Yeah.
Say's the one that hasn't been here for full 2 years. So shut up. You got a long ways to go, Buckwheat.
I've been on YouTube 2 years. How dare you offend me?
Wrong.
You know, I'd rather offend your gender that you don't know of.
I'm not Gen Z. I don't know. That was just random.
But no, guys, we will do every single food I absolutely hate before the 2-year mark if we get to 400 subscribers only. Besides that, I will not do it otherwise. But all I can say, guys, is just we literally, guys, you got a couple months still to go. Literally, Crusader, if you wouldn't mind looking up how many days everybody has before we go any further.
All I know is you've memorized mine at this point, Soul Under. You can tell them.
My stomach is already knotting up right now due to the fact we're talking about Pop-Tarts.
No. Like when I joined YouTube, you can tell them what you first said to me.
Yeah, he's a big joke, guys. Don't subscribe to him.
Oh, come on. You didn't have to add that second part.
Are you
didn't say that before.
That he created his YouTube channel?
April
Yeah.
Fools, bitches.
He's not wrong.
Anyways, Crusader, would you like to tell everybody how much time they got until we get to for us to get to 400?
Let's see here. That's the wrong channel.
I believe it will happen, guys. As much
55 left.
So 55 days, guys. 55 days, guys. Soon to be 50 subscribers to go. Hitting it. I swear to God, we better not get to 400 before that date, because if we do, it's gonna be it.
Oh, that's gonna be a great day, at least for me.
Man, if we get to 400 before the 2-year mark, I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna vomit cherry pop tarts.
That'll be fun.
Comment on your most recent video. Thank you, guys. I cannot stop thinking about Pop Tarts right now.
Oh shit!
Guys, I'm just gonna say this to close the stream. We should do something serious.
What, Crusader? What's up?
Wait, when was mine? Hold on. God dang it!
What do you do now?
I realized that I don't know if you guys celebrated it or not. I'm pretty sure mine isn't. But the dates that we created our YouTube channels, mine and Michael's, are gone.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
How's that possible? There's no way. Let me check. Wait.
Yeah.
No, it says you joined January 23rd.
Yeah, 23rd, and Michael's is 14th, and it's the 27th today.
Yeah, we already tried saying that.
Wow.
Either way, guys, I am making this promise, guys. If we get to 400, wait a minute. Okay, thank goodness. That's fully updated. But guys, I will do every single food I hate, guys, if we get to 400 subscribers before the big anniversary. And I'm promising you guys this right now in 4K information. I'm gonna say this right now, guys. I'm not looking forward to it because I do not want to eat anything cherry related. But anything else we gotta describe? Anything else we boys want to talk about besides Crusader talking about cherry things I don't like?
Yeah, your biological grandma. You can just end it off in like a note, just like trying to like commemorate her or something like that.
Guys,
if you want to.
Yeah. But before we do, I just want to know if Crusader has anything else that you want to say before we talk about the punishment reminder.
I don't think that there's anything else.
Besides, guys, make sure you subscribe before the big mark of subscriber. If we get to 400, guys, as we will say this right now, 400 subscribers, guys, will equal some food I don't like. All I can say is I'm not looking for that, guys. Words of wisdom, guys. Make sure every subscriber, guys, of you guys means a lot to me. Especially these guys especially you guys that have recently subscribed within the okay. Hold up. I am doing stuff, guys. I'm sorry. I'm drawing a huge blank of what I was doing because I'm trying to log into something. All I can say, guys, is thank you for your time. Guys, if you make sure you follow my Discord, guys, if you want exclusive information. There's a lot of stuff that's coming very soon. All I can say is that tomorrow, guys, will be a stream night. What exactly we're going to be doing, who knows? All I can say, guys, is that
anything. Could be anything.
It could be me eating cherry pop tarts, guys. I will say that right now. But, guys, if you do not recall, guys, today is the anniversary of my grandma. Guys, keep me in your prayers. Keep Cassidy's family in your prayers, guys. Even though she's not here, and as I have the hatred, well, I omit hatred.
Hatred.
What the heck? Not hatred. God damn it! Why am I saying hatred? God damn it! I'm such a bad influencer. Some heated water with her, guys. We still will always remember her, guys. Literally, this Saturday will be 1 month since her passing of me. Knowing the passing. Oh God, what was I gonna say? There was something I was gonna say, but I'm trying to. Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now, guys. I am trying to log in. I'm going off topic for a second, guys. As we are speaking, I am trying to get into the main account to get on the Cylinder account, guys. On the not the No Money Spent series, guys. I'm just trying to get into the actual. There we go. I just got into it. The main account.
Can I tell them? Can I tell them something about the Life Pass? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Sure.
So basically, as of yesterday, on Cylinder, which account is the one that I have access to?
The main one.
Yeah, on the main account, as of yesterday, 94 Kevin Durant and 90 Chris Middleton have been achieved. So Cylinder, the Life Pass is completed.
Yes, sir. And we're almost to 700 packs on that account. So
yeah.
So I can say, guys, is that, and also, guys, as we said, we got the account packed, but as of right now, we will claim the cards/coins tomorrow during stream. So that, I mean, I want to claim them so bad, guys. I just want to get it out of the way. But I think we're just gonna or if anything, we just make a video and just have it claimed, guys. Of everything claimed, we'll have Crusader just share. I will have it. We'll have something, guys, but either way, we'll probably just claim it tomorrow, or something happen. But as of right now, guys, we could literally claim this stuff and have 1.9 million coins. But I think we're just gonna wait a little bit to claim it. But who knows? Stay posted, guys. Make sure you have this, guys. Make sure you have this literally done and completed. All I can say, guys, is thank you for your valuable time, guys. I gotta say, guys, you just mean a lot to me. But I'm gonna let Loki say his final words. Let him leave, like Crusader. But before we actually close out, guys, well, this will happen afterwards. What I'm talking about. You guys are just amazing. Everybody that came into the stream, guys, came out of the stream. Thank you for everybody that subscribed. But I'm gonna let Loki say his final words before he mutes himself, and then Crusader will say his, or I'll say my final words, and then Crusader will end it off, and then we'll say our ending as a whole group, and all that good stuff. So Loki, any final words on your end of your channel, saying stuff? Take it away.
I'll just do my intro. This is Loki Ballin. I'm out. I'll see you guys on the next streamer video on this channel, and peace.
Crusader, or no, I'll say my end. Thank you guys on my end, guys. Thank you for coming out and subscribing. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Crusader, recap of tonight's stream. Take it away, brother.
Yeah, we basically they did a lot of talking about what was it, the NFL and
You could say that, yeah.
everything sports related, but also had a nice time, having fun, but also the celebrating the anniversary of Mr. Lender's biological grandma's death or birthday.
Birthday.
I don't know,
Birthday.
either one.
But no further ado, guys, we are going to end it off here, guys, with the intros, guys. Once again, we will play these once again of the main people's intros. Even though we lost, I don't know what happened to Loki's, guys, in this realm. So make sure you subscribe to those following people, guys, and we'll see you guys hopefully in the next stream. So we're going to just play these videos real quickly, guys, these intros, and then we will say as a whole of what exactly this video is after this, guys. So make sure you subscribe to these following people, and then we'll just close it out with this video that's on the hold. All right, guys. So the following video, guys, that you're about to see, guys, low-key will remind you guys, and we'll, Crusader and I will explain exactly who this was. Loki, if you wouldn't mind, just explain exactly, or just tell everybody exactly what this video is about.
So basically, this video is like a commemorative bunch of pictures, like screenshots and stuff of Cassidy when she was able to spend her time on the channel, and then just like, but this specifically highlights her life when she wasn't on the channel, but like I'll say rather like in public. But you can go into further detail.
Crusader. If you wouldn't mind, Crusader, just go into more detail that Loki can basically say. I was just reminding exactly who Cassidy was, just so people can get the background real quickly. Loki, Crusader. Crusader, you there?
I don't think he's there.
All right, guys. So this, guys, Cassie, as we will say right now, she was the female of this channel, guys. She meant a lot to us. As my point of view, guys, she was a trailblazer of the channel. She meant a lot to us. Every day, every single day that she was able to take, she took it for granted for us of doing this time with her. And yeah, so guys, thank you for coming out as we see this wonderful tribute video to Cassidy. No further ado, guys, thank you for coming out. We will close this out as a whole. But until then, guys, we will see you in the next stream. Peace. Crusader, if you could unmute for a second, so we can say this real quick. Closing. Hopefully, guys, Crusader can unmute for a second. Crusader, are you there? Hold on, guys. All right, guys. So we're gonna close this out, guys. Thank you for everyone that came out, guys. Until next time, guys. I'm gonna let these boys close it out, guys, for you guys. Closing out the stream. But until then, I'm gonna hop off.
All right. So
And he's just gone.
yeah.
Well, I'm still here. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Well, that's gonna do it for the stream. Thank you guys for your time. And once again, just thank you guys for sticking through with us. I really appreciate it. And then just today, just this month in general was a sad month. But I'll just let Crusader take it over from here.
A lot of issues and a lot of problems ended up being revealed over the past month. But let's hope that we can move past it.
But as a count of 3, guys, we'll say the exact. Until then, guys, we will see you next time with a brand new stream. Happy
Or video.
Or
depending on which
video.
one comes first.
Either way, guys. Thank you, guys. Huge thank you to these boys for coming out here, taking their time out of their days. Well, I was supposed to low key being an hour ahead of us. Taking the time out of his day. Guys, thank you so much. Until then, guys, we love you guys. We'll see you in the next video stream or punishment, whatever we're going to call it. All I can say is, guys, that I'm just looking forward to a lot of good stuff. But, guys, till then, guys, we will see you in the next video stream, whatever upload we are thinking of. Guys, just make sure, leave a like, guys. Once again, guys, we are currently only, and I will check real quick again before we, excuse me. Give me a second. We are only, as we speak, guys, we're only 5 away. Let me do a check. Yeah, 5 away, guys, of hitting 450. We're only, and then after that, we'll be 50 away of hitting the big 400, which I will do a whole list of things, and I will do a stream of everything I hate, guys. Which you guys will be in an exclusive list of that. Very soon, guys, you'll be seeing that. All I can say, guys, is I'm not looking forward to it because I don't like any of the things. The one hot shit thing, guys, I mean, anyone I don't think could tolerate it. I mean, I hope I'm not the only one who hate it. But you know what, guys, I'm going to do it for you. If I do end up, well, I will end up doing it. Just hopefully it'll be before the anniversary, guys, because then we could celebrate in a good way of doing that. As Crusader, guys, said, we do have some updated stuff, upcoming stuff. Tomorrow's stream, you guys will have to find out. But guys, till then, guys, we love you to death. Anyone that's watching this now, guys, thank you for coming out and watching. But yeah, until then, guys, peace, stay out of trouble, and all that good stuff. Any other words, guys, you want to say before I close it out?
Peace.
Crusader, anything?
Yeah, just thanks for watching. And we will all see you next time.
You ready? Let's give it on a count of 3. Let's just say peace. 1, 2, 3.
Peace.
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 Peace.